Hello everybody, it's Emmie48 here and welcome back to another Star Wars Sunday. Today is another canon novel, Crimson Climb by E.K. Johnston. It takes place in 13 BBY and is the same year as Most Wanted. Another $11 book. Kira killed her former Crimson Dawn boss, Droid Voss. Her new second-in-command walked in on the scene. She knows staying with Han will keep her more safe, but leaving him keeps Han safe. This whole beginning was a little confusing. I don't know where this feels like it takes place during the movie. Chapter 1. Kira had stalled long enough for Han to escape during their betrayal of the White Worms that injured Proxima. Kira got caught at the spaceport and was tortured after being brought back to the sewers. Han had promised to come back for her, but she knows that will be a long time from them, assuming Han actually survives life on his own. Chapter 2. After Kira's beating ended, a new ally emerged, Jaglio. Chapter 3. Proxima sold Kira into slavery to Sarkin and Enneb. Kira is staying with Proxima for one more big job before being taken by Sarkin. Kira has started working small jobs again for Proxima, waiting for the big job that nobody knows any details of before she leaves the White Worms. Chapter 4. Kira was sent to work on the shipyard, welding navigation chips, getting them ready to be installed into new ships. After 6 days, the job was done. Sarkin revealed he wants the finished products stolen. Chapter 5. Kira was informed of a large stormtrooper presence at the shipyard. She had to punch Emma, the new head, on her way to inform Proxima, who ordered Kira to not share this information and wants to move forward as planned, ignoring the Imperial presence. Chapter 6. The heist was a failure. Kira and Jaglio got away, but separated and barely stole any of the chips. Many of the other gang members were shot or captured by stormtroopers. Chapter 7. Emma chased Kira, wanting to kill her. Kira let the hounds loose on Emma. She ran, but was caught. Kira didn't leave her perch until the screaming ended. Chapter 8. Sarkin has picked up Kira, along with some of the credits stolen that Proxima owes Droid Voss. Chapter 9. Karina, a Crimson Dawn member, picked up the credits from the theft from Sarkin. She also requested Kira, paying Sarkin, who reluctantly sold Kira to Crimson Dawn after owning her for 4 days. Karina brought Kira to Margot to get cleaned up before bringing her in front of Droid Voss, leader of Crimson Dawn. Chapter 10. Kira made 3 unsuccessful escape attempts from her first 2 months with Crimson Dawn. In the third, she killed a guard. Voss knew she had been beaten and would be ready to kill for him in the future, upgrading her room and role. She was no longer enslaved, but a part of Crimson Dawn. A year after Kira left the White Worms, Voss ordered her to kill a Quarren in his office. She did. Using the Quarren's ink, Voss gave Kira a Crimson Dawn tattoo. Chapter 11. Kira has been brought to Thorum, where she met Trinia and the crew leader, Serviteri. She had been the manager of the chip job at the shipyard, undercover in the Empire. Chapter 12. Other crew members are Mayim, Talia, and Noio. The crew has just over a dozen members, which also includes a Zabrak. Hilst. Chapter 13. Kira, Mayim, Korsha, and Alira are heading to a business who has not paid their protection fee on time to Crimson Dawn, able to pay when they arrived. Their next stop was a business that had missed the payment for a 3rd month in a row. Kira had the honor of hitting the tree in the middle of the building with a flamethrower after Korsha spray painted the Crimson Dawn logo on the wall. Chapter 14. Kirill and Hilst took Kira shopping. Kira and Lopi, one of the crew's slicers, is visiting the banking clan. Serviteri decided to join them as well, wanting to see Kira in action. They stole 4 protocol droids from the banking clan headquarters on Thorum. Kira was the MVP of the mission, especially when she helped Serviteri, who had triggered an alarm. Chapter 15. Olio is another member of the crew whose focus seems to be battle strategy. The crew has been tasked with stopping the Hammers, a local crime organization, from meddling in Crimson Dawn and off-world affairs. They plan to steal some of the Hammer's new ships. They have 2 pilots in the crew, Drex, and Nobio, who Kira has been partnered with. They successfully and easily stole 2 ships and sabotaged many others. Kira downloaded the navigational data from her ship, discovering the Hammers had a contact and maps of Carthak, a sector heavily controlled by Crimson Dawn. Chapter 16. A higher-up has arrived on Thorum to guide the crew through another attack against the Hammers, especially their leadership. Servitary is not pleased with being replaced. Kira will go undercover, infiltrating the Hammers. Kira has met Dennett Clyde, the leader of the gang, and has started her infiltration. Chapter 17. Kira reported to the new leader, an unnamed Midzi, that there was a leak in Crimson Dawn to the Hammers. The hit crews went out and crossed off every name on the list, including Clyde, eliminating all possibility of finding out the leak from the Hammers. Kira and the Midzi are keeping things quiet for now while they try and investigate the leak. Chapter 18. Voss arrived, wanting Servitary to reveal the leak. She blamed Talia, and Voss had her killed. He then closed down the Thorum operation. He is bringing the team back to his ship, the First Light, and Kira will be the head of the team. Servitary attacked Kira, angry at all she has ruined for her lately. Voss did see the confrontation and spoke briefly to Kira afterward. Chapter 19. Voss trained Kira in fighting. Their lesson got cut short when an Imperial representative arrived to chat with Voss. Chapter 20. Voss met with Lieutenant Veers. Voss is bringing Kira with him to a party with other syndicates. Corinna and Margot, as well as some guards led by Eamon, are also going to the party. Chapter 21. The party was hosted on Nightsend by the Black Sun. Voss mentioned the overseer of the 5 syndicates, who basically no one but the heads of the syndicates know who it is. Kira realized whoever the overseer is required Black Sun to host the meeting, and the other syndicates to attend. Crimson Dawn, Grymora, Pikes, and the Hutts. Chapter 22. A Black Sun coup occurred during the party. The new group wanted to leave the oppression of the Overseer. The Black Sun leader Varelia was killed by her brother Alorium. Crimson Dawn escaped to their shuttle while life support was failing. Chapter 23. Kira met with Voss and the new leader of Black Sun, Talaria, sister of the feuding siblings. There was no word on what happened to Alorium, but the assumption is he is dead. Talaria asked for permission to find the real Crimson Dawn leak because the leak had also cost her money. After Talaria left, Voss told Kira she must find the leak and prove it before Talaria does. Chapter 24. Kira and Trinia visited their old crew. Kira has decided to frame Olio as the leak because she does not have enough time to prove that Servitary was. Chapter 25. Voss brought the whole crew, including Kira and Trinia, to his office. Talaria was on a holocall observing. Voss killed Olio for being the leak and told the rest of the team he was proud of them. Chapter 26. Servitary attacked Kira, who was able to defend it. She revealed that the person she was leaking information to was anonymous. Corinna attempted a coup, but was caught. Voss killed her and promoted Margot. Chapter 27. Voss has given Kira and her crew a new mission, ordered by the Overseer. Chapter 28. They are going to retrieve an item from a building on an uninhabited planet. It is a Sith temple. Noio and Korsha died to a trap. Chapter 29. Kirill and Mayim are killed by a flaming gas trap. It had actually been built by a Jedi. It was his tomb and also a hiding place for a weapon he had built that ended up much more dangerous than he had intended. Kira grabbed what he had hidden within his chest. It was a glowing prism. This caused the ceiling to start closing down. Servitary tried to trap Kira in the room. Kira kicked her legs out, leaving Servitary to get crushed by the ceiling. Chapter 30. When they got back outside, Drex had killed Hilst. Drex then turned on the crew, killing Lopi. Alira was able to get close, killing Drex. Alira, Kira, and Trinia are the only ones to make it back to the ship. The trio made their way back to the First Light. Kira gave Voss the details of the mission. Chapter 31. Kira is bringing the artifact to the Overseer. After the end of the rebellion, Kira meets with a cloaked figure, knowing her success is done. We get a lot of hints at Maul, but we get no actual Maul. That wraps up Crimson Dawn, a essentially solo story for Kira, moving us ever closer to the Solo, the Star Wars story. And it's a good one. Maul hinted at a lot. If there is another book between now and the movie, I'm sure he'll pop up. Her story can't really continue without him at this point. So, I did enjoy this book. A lot of interesting aspects of Crimson Dawn and the crime syndicates revealed throughout this book, how they work, how they operate, and the impact that Maul most definitely has. Can't really tell if that was a Jedi Temple or a Sith Temple. My guess is it was a Sith Temple and they lied in the holo recording for whatever reason. Because I can't imagine a Jedi tomb would have traps to kill. But that is all I have for today's video. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts on the book in the comments down below. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.